Craig, a busy week. Billericay Saturday, Hendon Monday, and a friendly at Saffron Walden Tuesday evening. Can you talk us through those?
Really pleased with the performance against Billericay. Thought we could have nicked it in the end. Probably a fair result, but against a side that I tipped to win the league, I thought it was a good performance, bearing in mind we're 4 games into the season with a completely new team, or virtually new team. So yeah, it was very pleasing. Monday we went unchanged on the back of the performance against Billericay, and we were woeful. There's no other word of describing it. You know, I backed the boys to the hill, but I was so disappointed with Monday. You know, and I think the only positive was we got nil. You know, I mean, we didn't get minus. You know, we did well to get nil, and we were poor.
It was a hard watch.
Yeah, it was really hard for me. You know, and I just scratched my head. You think, where's that come from? Because they've been great lads from the start of pre-season, you know, and as they've been added to, they've all done what we wanted them to. But it was just a real, you know, people put say.
Did the Billericay match take a bit out of them?
Yeah, we say that, but I look at that as an excuse. I think it did, but on the other hand, Hendon went to Bognor, you know, and had a really tough game, you know. And I think obviously Bognor are far better than what their position is, but yeah, so I can't use that as an excuse because there was just a lack of anything. It was just, I think, like just no energy, you know, and it was really poor. And it's difficult to put your finger on it when you know they're to a T. They're better players than what they showed on that day, but they're really disappointed with themselves. We've had a chat about a good long chat after their game. Had a chat since then, and we're going to have another chat now in the boardroom. But yeah, they're as disappointed as we are, and I think it is. I think it was when you say the Billericay game. They're the games they're easy to get up for. You know they're one of the title favourites. They're coming over, and you bang up for it. But with all due respect to Hendon, they're the games that if you're going to do well in any league, the league champions, right? They'll go over there and they'll nick a result. And if it's a poor performance, they'll nick a draw or nick a 2-1 win. And that's what the top teams will do. That's what the teams we've had in the past would do. But you know.
When we were doing well, that's what we were doing.
But you know, it's I always remember the season we went up to the National League, and I remember it would have been exactly around this time that we played Sudbury in the FA Cup, who were a division below us, and put on a performance very similar to that. And then at the end of the season, when we were at the presentation, and everyone, you know, we've had an unbelievable season. Won the cup and trophy, and then the getting promotion. And I thought the defining moment of that season was the Sudbury defeat, because you know we learned so much out of that game, and not just about ability, about their character and that. So I'm hoping that we get a good response from them. I'm hoping that we learn a lot out of it. We definitely learned where we've got shortcomings, that's for sure. But yeah, really disappointed.
Saffron Walden on Tuesday, some useful minutes for a few players.
Yeah, Remy came in, he ain't played for a few weeks and got 90. Unfortunately, got a bit of a groin pull with it. Taylor Miles got 90, MJ, and we had some of the young lads that came in and did ever so well, you know, and so it was a good exercise. We only had the bare 11, as you know. We got let down by a couple of trialists. But yeah, I thought that particularly the second half performance was really good, and yeah, there was a lot of promise. You know, young Finn from the 23s who's out there playing there. I thought he was excellent. It was
a worthwhile exercise.
Yeah, very much so.
Sunday, a trip to the seaside for the FA Cup, and I hear Great Yarmouth are a form side, probably performing above the league that they play in. Having to play a Sunday aside, how do you view this fixture?
Well, the fact that they've won 7 out of 7, which takes them doing at any level, tells you it's a potential banana skin, and it's a real tricky tie. But from our point of view, I'm hoping that the boys respond in the right way to Monday. You know, because I know they were really hurt. I know we were really hurt. The supporters were really hurt, and everyone at the club was really disappointed. So I would like a really good response, as much for the supporters as anyone, you know. But that's so. It is a tricky tie, though, you know, because they look like they're better than their level, and away, you know, on a Sunday, it makes it difficult. But you know,
we touched on the 2 games in 3 days. That was hard work for the players. How's the squad shaping up for the weekend?
We've got a few injuries. Jack Thomas will be out, which is a big disappointment, big blow. Lawden's 50-50. Remy, I would say, is doubtful. Darian picks up a knock on Friday, and I think that's. Sam Mbemba.
I was going to say, how's Sam coming along?
Well, he's training tonight. We're hoping to have him back, but we'll see.
And Tom came back from injury over the weekend. No reaction?
No, that was a big plus, really, you know. And I didn't really actually want to play him that much as on Monday, but you see what a poor performance it was, and we made changes, and he had to stay on the pitch. But hopefully he'll get the benefit out of it, because it's good minutes in his legs.
And it's early doors as far as the season's concerned, but a question for you about formations and lineups. We've seen both 4 at the back and 3 with wing backs. What factors determine your decisions in this area?
Basically, who you got available, where they most comfortable. Like we had Lawden and Lyon, who are both more comfortable at wing back than full back. You know, we had all the centre halves available. We was thinking that Remy would be available to us, so he would be the left side of the 3. You know, so it all made sense. Plus the fact we did a lot of work watching Billericay, all the pointers there, and it looks like it would be a good formation to play against them, and it worked really well. And like I say, I mean, it was a good performance against Billericay, and I've always liked teams that are adaptable, you know. And you take it back to the semi-final and final of the playoffs when we beat Stortford in Hornchurch. We changed the formation, and we worked on it on the Saturday before the Stortford game. We'd not played that all season, but we thought that would be the best way to beat them, having played them a couple of weeks prior in the league. So, you know, you go with your gut feeling, you go with the players you've got available, and that's it. I mean, I heard a few comments about 3 at the back against Hendon, and hindsight is a great manager. You know, if they'd have come up to me after the Billericay game, anyone, and said, "What are you doing playing with 3 at the back? You ain't going to play 3 at the back against Hendon, are you?" And then you think to yourself, well, yeah, I respect it, but I think if we'd have played 4-3-3, 4-5-1, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, 3-5-2, anything against Hendon, we would have got beat, because we didn't lose the game because of our formation. We lost it because we just weren't at the races at all as individuals. You know, so as I say, and I know myself, you lose a game, everyone's a manager, you know. But it's that goes for that's part of the course. But been doing it long enough to not to worry about it. But yeah, we'll look at Saturday. Sunday, and we'll pick we'll have a look at what we've got available and pick the best squad for it.
One last one for you.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact it's the FA Cup.
Yeah.
And you're going to the ground with the oldest standing non-league football.
Yeah.
Not that matters to you, does it?
I was there when it opened.
And it's a pain having to do it all on a Sunday.
Yeah.
There is another significant factor about the match. Are you aware of it?
No idea.
Then I'll tell you when you've won it. But
Deal.
I think you'll enjoy it.
Lovely. Cheers, Howard.
Thanks for your time.